got to be kidding me.
Yeah, track Motorola, rock from your rubber, chain from my jeweler, same place I got my coca, bars in that soda, bad bitch on my scrotum, I'm in outer space and it's hard to keep my focus.
Changes. Today we are here in front of the old studio apartments, headquarters, helipad. There are a lot of names for it. This is where the birth of the Certified Platinum Studios is. Yeah, I guess you can call it that. Yeah, a lot of things went down at this particular address. Ultimately, we'd been kind of working towards building our studio and having a place that we can call our own to work the podcast out of. But it's grown on to be much bigger than that, in a creative house, inspiration warehouse. I don't know what you'd call it, but it was, yeah, it's done a lot for, I'd say, a lot of people. And it's honestly just been a hub of brainstorming and creativity and content creation and things alike. Yeah, we had built the studio here. It was a feat. It was one of those things where we were creating a long-term commitment towards a project, and that's what me, Don, and McDowell, and now Marty had decided to do at that point. And yeah, it's something that had served us well. We went all out with customizing and making it exactly what we wanted it to be. It was at a time, I can say, where we weren't necessarily sure how this might go. Yeah, fast forward a little bit, now we look back at things and things have changed. You know, we are over 100 episodes in. It's become much more than just a podcast. There have been ideas for other stuff. Some have been in the works, some have come out, some haven't, some are on the verge of being released. A lot's gone on. But yeah, it just goes to show how, you know, one particular place can be the kind of hub, or the, there she goes. Oh yeah, oh yeah. But yeah, one central place being the hub of a lot of things that are created, and, you know, a lot of what we've been working on, essentially. I feel like I'm talking in circles here. But in relation to changes, you know, suddenly being put in a situation where you can make changes, and you run thoughts in your head of, you know, being unsure of what's to come, not knowing what's ahead of you, being unsure how to navigate a lot of these situations. I like to call it uncharted territory. You know, not knowing what's on the other side or what you're about to go into, but having the courage or the ability to go forwards with it anyways. And yeah, it relates a lot in towards staying agile through whatever it is you're going through in life. It can be a new job, knowing that you know, your current employer, and realistically you're just well, maybe not just but you're an employee number. You know, in dire situations where more changes may need to be made, they might have a list of employee numbers that those changes might need to be applied towards. So all that to say that, you know, it doesn't matter what you're going through, anybody is susceptible to change, whether your choice or not. And it's all about being able to navigate through that, you know. The way that I had seen it in particularly was, yeah, we had spent and put a lot of time into building this studio. You know, I like to actually go back and refer to times where we were building soundproof foam and all things of that sorts, and I would prick my finger. I would actually consider it being blood, sweat, and tears put into what we were doing, and I'd like to say that that's what it was. But ultimately, being able to say, hey, yeah, no, we put a lot of time into that, but what's next? What can we take from what we've learned thus far and apply it towards something a little bit greater, or continue to evolve whatever it is we're going through? And that's a lot of what this was, this change. There's a whole road in the front there that he. I don't really think I can put into words how much I really hate the mall, you know. Some people enjoy the mall for all the options and the various things that you can find and go shopping and all that, but I can't put into words how much I really hate this place. We'll get into it. Whew. The mall pisses me off so damn much. Holy. Man. It really only took 10 minutes. It really only took 10 minutes before one of y'all jazz stores pisses me off. First and foremost, big happy jolly to Boathouse in Coquitlam Center. Y'all get a special this holiday season. Tell me why. Literally all I'm carrying is my black backpack. And maybe that might be it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that might be it, the black backpack. But black backpack as well as Christmas lights in my hand. 2 large sets of Christmas lights. Of course, walking through the mall, trying to figure out what, you know, I might want to purchase this holiday season. A couple of days left till Christmas. It's currently the 19th. Niggas are on the run. Niggas are trying to find out what these last minute gifts are that we need for our loved ones. So here I am. Probably my first and foremost mistake, stopping in front of this bitch ass store. Make sure my mic's on. Yeah, we got audio. We got audio. Yeah, and so here I am. Stop in front of Boathouse. Walk in. First off, you hear the beep of the electronic things that detect, you know, for shoplifting and so on and so forth. Goes off. I had just walked into the store. Everybody can see, or if everybody had decided to look up to hear the first alarm that had gone off. Yes, I had just walked into the store with these 2 Christmas lights in my hand. And there I am, probably only 2 feet from the entrance of the store, stopping to look at these bitch-ass Harvard and UCLA hoodies that are probably the only things that are keeping this particular Boathouse Coquitlam store hidden sales targets for the month. These damn hoodies, I've seen them in stock for probably half the year. Still ain't sold out. Anyways, there I am, probably my mistake, looking to see, oh, this might be a good gift for, you know, one of my cousins that might be wanting to go to post-secondary, or I've always had aspirations to attend UCLA or whatever it might be. You know, there I am stopping, very quickly identified the quality of these hoodies and identified very briefly that they're as whack as can be, which is probably why they've been sitting there since June. And so I walk out, attempt to walk out with nothing in my hands, nothing put into my bag, nothing taken with me whatsoever. Once again, we hear that beep that had gone off maybe 10 seconds previously to when I had actually walked into the store and quickly seen that your hoodies were trash. And suddenly, white girl runs at me and, oh, sir, do you have anything on you? I said, no, I just walked in maybe 5 seconds ago when you heard it go off the first time. I've only been in the store and I haven't really walked into the store. I didn't say all that, but I just said, no, I just walked in. She says, we're gonna have to, I'm like, do you want to check me? Like, I'll take my bag. I very quickly, and all my niggas out there, this is what we have to do in this world. You have to make it very clear to these people that, hey, no, I am of no threat to you, and I have nothing with me. So here I am taking my backpack off before she even asked, saying, hey, would you like to check me? I've got my camera, I've got my laptop, and I've got these 2 Christmas lights that I've been holding with me. Suddenly she says, oh, but and keep in mind, this is Molly. This is, I don't know, she might have been 17, probably hired last week for seasonal, whatever the fuck you call it at the mall. And her shift probably ends in 2 weeks once Christmas is over. And this is no shame to temp workers whatsoever. But why so alarm beeps, she comes over and says, hey, sir, do you have something with you? I say no, start taking my bag off, but probably before she looks, turns around to a Caramel Grammy behind her, who's checking somebody else out at the cash register. She looks me up, me down, check them. Bruh. Yo, the look I had on my face, that's how you know all skinfolk ain't kinfolk, because she identified me very quickly and said, hey, this black kid with AirPods in, as I was just walking through the mall on my own, very likely stolen something from our store. Here I am saying I yelled at the store. I had just walked in. I probably hadn't gone more than 2 feet into your store, and I've been here less than 10 seconds. If you want, run the footage, is what I said. You can check the footage. And then, yeah, as I'm trying to, you know, do the Hood Nigga classic, check my shit, there's nothing in here. Molly's confused, saying, oh, but I'm not sure exactly what. Grandma had already gone back towards, you know, checking out the next customer, or whatever else she might have done. And I asked I hate to keep throwing his name at her. I asked her, I said, is there anything else that you'd like to do? Like, can I go? Am I clear? Because I'm not trying to make a scene. Like I said, I hate the mall. You heard me say it there. I've been here for probably 10 seconds in your store, and suddenly I'm being accused of shoplifting. First off, why would I be dumb enough to pull up into the mall blazing hot in a red jacket if I was to steal something?
It's only entertainment.